All right, we're going to finish off a little weather app here. We're going to make use of both of these buttons and add some more information instead of just changing from the default thing here to whatever this is. We're going to use some little ways of storing data that are actually going to help us, add a little bit more creativeness, I guess, to this. Okay, so what we're actually going to use is something called an array. We're going to use multiple arrays to change all this information. So let's have a little look at all the kinds of information we can have. So I'm going to make new variables. Remember, variables are stuff we can change. And I'm going to make a new one called daily information. Now you might load this from a server or something like that in future, but for now we're going to store all the information locally. So if we have a little look here, actually let's do this another way. Let's store it in a different script altogether, so you can kind of see the power of using multiple scripts to organize your information. So I don't want my information to be part of where all my UI is. I don't want that. I would rather have it somewhere separate, so the UI will work as long as I pass the right information. So I'm going to make a new little script here. Right click, create C#, and whoops, I don't know what I did there. Let's try that again. Right click, create C#. I'm going to call this weather information. Again, all one word. Use a little camel case. I'm going to click on it. Okay, so it's made another class like it did before called weather information, and it's got all this stuff in it. So I'm going to get rid of this. Now, I only want this to hold information regarding all the different days of weather. So I know one of the bits of information I need to have, store the days of the week. So let's say weather day. Now I'm going to make this a public variable. I'm going to make it strings, so text. I'm going to put this little brackety thingy on the end of it. Oops. Go there, or does it go here? Public, oh, sorry, it's all lowercase. Public string, day information. Public string, day information. Okay, excellent. What else do I need to store? Store the matching. So I've got the day of the week. Oh, of course, we need the weather. Store the weather for the day. Public string. Now let's call this weather information here. Store what else have I got? Low temperature. Public. Now I'm going to say int. I'm going to say so essentially numbers. So temperature information. Store the high temperatures. Public int. Oh, I didn't say what it was. I'm going to say low temp information. I'm going to call this high temp information, so for the high temperature. And the last one is the location. So I'm going to say store the location information. Now you'll see why I'm making these arrays in just a second. Location information here. High temperatures, there we go. Okie dokie. So let's go back to Unity, see if it throws any errors at me. No, it doesn't. Hooray. So, by putting these little brackets on here, I'm saying they're arrays. Now, arrays let you store multiple values or of the same type of information. So, I'm going to drag my weather information script over onto my UI object. Click. There it is. You know what I might do as well? I'm also going to do an icon. Store the weather icon. So I'm going to make a thing of sprites, an array of sprites here. So weather sprite. So I'm actually telling it which icon to use as well. Okay, cool. Now, you'll see where I've dragged on here, weather information. If I click underneath, I've got all these little slots. 0, 0, 0. Let's say I've got 7 days in a week. So let's do a 7-day forecast. So I'm going to make this weather information 7 long. The day, 7 long. Low temperatures, 7. High, 7. Location, 7. Weather, 7. I now have 7 days of information for every single, 7 slots of information for every day of the week. So let's make up some fake weather data here. So weather information, it's going to be sunny one day. Then it's going to be cloudy. Then it's going to be stormy. Then there's going to be snow. Then it's going to be back to sunny. Then it's going to be cloudy again. And then raining. So because it's nice and sunny, so what am I doing? My day information, well, let's start with a Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now you can get this data in. I could have coded this data into here, but I'm just doing it all in the inspector to get us used to working in here. So let's put in our low temperatures for all the days. So on the sunny day, it's pretty good. It's 21, let's say. What is it? It's cloudy, so our low gets a bit lower. And it's stormy, so it's down to 15. There's snow. So let's say, I don't know, what happens for snow? There's a freak weather event, goes down to -1 for the low. For sunny again, let's say we're back up to 21. Then we go to cloudy again, 17, and then raining, 14, sure. So look at our high temperatures. Maybe it gets up to 25. Cloudy, 20. 17. Oh yeah, so 4 degrees on the snowing day. 23 there. 20 and I don't know, 16. Sure. Location. Well, let's pretend that we're always in Miami. That's not going to change. Oh, actually, let's make one day Burley. Then let's go. I don't know, Surfers Paradise. I'm going to switch it up a little bit here just so we can see it's actually changing. Chugan, Miami, Burley Heads, Burley Waters. I don't know, where else do we want to go? Majiraba, and Nobby, sure. And now, for all of those days, I'm going to have a little look back here at what I actually said it was going to be. I'm going to assign their sprites. So, where it's actually, I'm going to go to where all my little sprites are here. I'm actually going to store a little reference to them. So, let's have a look here. So the first day it's going to be sunny. On the second day it's going to be cloudy. Third day it's going to be stormy. Then we're going to have some snow. Then we're going to be back to sunny and some cloudy, and then we're going to be raining. Okay. So you can see here, I've just put a whole bunch of information here that we could use for our UI. And I've stored it in its own little class and made these little arrays so we can hold all the information that we use. Again, I could have coded this by going equals new string, started typing in all my values, but I've chosen to do it all in Inspector, so we get used to using the Inspector. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to start using this information and loading it all into here.